This Danny Alwayswin, and you tuned in to the Stewe show, man. MCDENT Mac Ave shit, man.
So after everything happens, right, you bump back into Mackboi Chris, quote unquote.
See, this what happened. Like after Rico was in the city, he was basically in the city only an hour because he was running that fast. He got the fuck on and went back to Chicago. You know what I'm saying? I was so mad that him and Snap didn't get to fight the one-on-one fight. You get what I'm saying? After all the shit he talked, you know, I wanted to see what you stand up for and be a man about that shit. You know,
Period.
You don't gotta shoot none of that shit. Just fight. You know. After he was gone, I was so upset. I was like, everybody who helped that nigga get away is getting their ass fucked up. It was an OG that was older than Mackboi Chris that's bigger than me. I ain't gonna put his name out there because I got respect for him. But I also called him and said I was gonna smack the fuck out of him. You feel me? And he know how I get down too. Bingo. And he from Mac. You get what I'm saying? He older than me and he know how I get down. And as we had a conversation, he tried to indicate me in the situation talking about the shooting. And it made me so mad. I'm like, you would put me in some shit like that?
Serious.
When I see you, I'm beating your ass. He like, man, I told Rico and them you was gonna fuck him up. I told him that you ain't the one to play with. This shit ain't what you think it is, because the younger Mac generation, they didn't know. But he know how I get down, you get what I'm saying? He ain't never been no bitch. So if he telling you that tell you something right there, you get what I'm saying? But we end up squashing everything because this nigga in his 40s, man, and you feel me? We ain't about to be going there, bro. You know, like he reached out to Snapdog manager and stuff. Like, man, like you know it's bad when you think you got to reach out to Snapdog manager to talk, because you can't talk to me like, can you tell him I ain't got nothing to do with that? You know, and because I was on everybody ass. I said everybody must pay.
Right.
But I end up seeing the boy. I'm riding on grass, and my brother was like, "There go that bitch right there." I was like, man, fuck that nigga, because I'm getting money, man. I be like, fuck a lot of shit. Look at this shit, man. This shit, 30,000 on my neck, man. This ain't even half my jewelry, man. You feel me? I'm not about to be out here wrestling with no nigga. I had this shit on. I just had that shit zipped up when I jumped out on him. I'm like, man, fuck that nigga, man. Bro, like, hell no. You got all them DMs, nigga. You know how many motherfuckers looking at you like shit was sweet, like you pump fake. When you told that nigga that he can't do that shit, he saw the Mac Ave chain. That's the only reason he wanted to go on Mac. To show, look, I'm on Mac, nigga. And I saw you got that motherfucking Mac chain.
Because Rico Recklezz identified you as a Mac Ave.
Yeah, because when I jumped on the video, I told his ass, I said, you ain't come to Detroit to beat nobody ass, pussy. I'm from Mac, nigga. You must don't know, do you? So he already knew.
He found that as a target to go straight to Mac.
Bingo.
Okay.
He used them as pawns to put himself on Mac with safety. But he wasn't safe for real. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's why they kept moving him, because he realized that. So when he had got back to Chicago, you know, he had got tough a little bit. Like, yeah, you niggas shot, you missed, and all that. I'm like, nigga, you know nobody ain't shoot at you, boy.
Period.
I'm beating your ass when I see you. He took another cop. Like, oh, big homie, I fuck with you, big homie. I fuck with you, this and that. And he followed me because I had my page locked. He commented and said that. I'm like, damn, the nigga followed me, so he fucking with the nigga. It really ain't shit. Like, I ain't got no beef with that dude. But y'all motherfuckers who helped him while he was here to get some recognition, you must pay.
So you bumped into Chris.
So I ran into Chris, and bro, was like, there go that bitch right there. When I'm rolling down the window, he's spitting at me. But not on purpose, he was just spitting already.
Right.
And as I rolled down the window, the spit flying towards the car, but we were still moving. And we hit a U-turn, pull up. He tried to run to the gas station. Like, he tried to walk to the gas station. So I confronted him in the gas station, but I didn't get it on record because I'm a real nigga.
Right.
And bro, like, man, you gotta get that shit on record, bro, because he embarrassed. He was with Rico saying, yeah, bitch, hey, this is Mackboi Chris, where we at? We on Mac Ave. Show him where you at, show him where you at. On Mac, bitch, this is my hood. He was talking about you, bro. You gotta do something about that.
So when you went in the gas station, how did that confrontation go?
I walked in, and I had my hood on. When I took my hood off, his eyes got big. As his eyes got big, I'm thinking he ain't never been no pussy. I'm thinking he was gonna try to fight and just get pulverized. I was gonna beat the shit out of him, beat the brakes off of him. I thought he was gonna fight back. he still tried to hold his ground. He like, man, I was waiting on you to call me. Call you? Why the fuck you ain't calling me? Bam! Smack him, take off running. So I run up behind him, I grab him, I got him on the door. I say, you sold your soul for fame? I say, you did this shit because you got 600 followers and you been trying to get a feature from me? You gonna sell your soul for fame, nigga? You gonna go against the grain for this nigga? I said, bro, you saw me say that nigga couldn't come to the city and you gonna bring the nigga on Mac and then talk all that shit we on Mac, bitch. All that gangster shit. Like I'm a bitch. Now I gotta show you I ain't sweet because I always been nice to you. You think I'm a hoe, huh? And I fucked him up, you feel me? And I left. And bro was like, you gotta put it on camera. So I end up pulling back up on him while he was walking up his block, cause like we was right there on Gratiot. So when he hit the block, you feel me? He walking up his block. Like anybody that know when I jumped out on him right there, that was his house right there, right next to that field. And I said, if you hear the video, I was like, what you call somebody? If you hear me saying that, I was saying that because I already fucked him up. And I'm like, well, I'm coming back to fuck him up. I gotta have something, you get what I'm saying? So I pulled up and said, you call somebody. If you call somebody, that motherfucker quit. I hop out on him, I grab him, boom, I try to grab him. Cause I really wanted to put him in the camera and tell him to say, fuck Rico Recklezz. I don't wanna fuck him up on camera. That's why I took him to the back. When I bring him back up there and I say you don't fuck with this nigga. Tell him he can't come to Detroit. Tell him he's not allowed on Mac. The niggas turn to me and say, you ain't got nothing to do with this. I just choked the fuck out of him because you didn't have nothing to do with this. You met that man that day. You met him that day. You reached out to that man to go against me, nigga. You don't know him. That's why he got on online and told you he was a whole bitch and played you. And Chris really not no bitch. You feel me? But yes he is. He's a bitch because he got on that bitch talking about I was a bitch. So you know he's a bitch. I'm tired of being nice and lean on niggas, man.
Just gotta keep it 100.
I gotta keep it 100, bro. But I jumped out on him and did what I did, and he didn't want to admit he was wrong, and he didn't want to say the nigga couldn't come to the city. So when you ain't want the nigga, when you ain't want to say that, I was forced to choke him, and that's why I choked him, and I didn't punch him or nothing because I would have broke his motherfucking face. I'm lifting 375, 425, man. I got a baller belly, man, but I'm still a gorilla. You know what I'm saying? You saw I just bench press Cuz on Instagram with the one hand, 200 pounds, you know what I'm saying? And human weight is heavier than regular weight.
Right.
But I did what I did to him, and I put him on camera because bro told me he has to get put on camera because he went against the grain. Nobody ain't gonna believe that you fucked that boy up when you say it online. You get what I'm saying? So I had to go ahead and put it online, but I put it on my page and locked my page. But motherfuckers recorded off my page and got the video.
And got the video.
Yeah, because I didn't want it to go viral.
Now, do you think that was like a bully move? Do you think that was a bully move out of like adrenaline, or do you think that you was just being like an OG, just teaching him a lesson?
You knew it was a lesson. That was a lesson. That's exactly what it was. It was a lesson. Everybody knew that was a lesson to be taught. You know what I'm saying? And I knew it was gonna blow him up because on the back of the truck I said, yeah, bitch, you wanna be famous, huh? You wanna go against the grain and do shit for fame and run around with this nigga Rico? You about to be famous today, bitch. You feel me? And he famous now. So you got 5,000 followers on the gram now. You know, like I did it for fame, but I had motherfucking 60,000 followers already.
Right.
I probably gained about 500 followers off that shit. Where the fame at? You the one got the fame, and then for me to have love for you like that, and then you get online and go to Instagram and get on your phone and turn into a professional phone fighter and cuss the phone out, calling the phone all type of big bitches. Like you talking to me, but you really not talking to me. But so happened in the video, I never put the whole video out, I had said, you think I'm a bitch, don't you? You think I'm a bitch, don't you? And he was shaking his head, no, I don't think you no bitch. No. And I had to put that out like yesterday, just for the people who keep posting that of him. So you just contradicted yourself.
So do you think the people that are out there calling you a bully and the people that are out there saying this and that about you, you think they just don't know the whole story and they don't know the extent of how hard you could have went on him?
Bingo.
You think that's the case?
Exactly. They don't know the whole story. They don't know that I had told the nigga Rico that you ain't coming here to whoop nobody's ass, because he really said he was coming to whoop niggas' ass in the city like he was on some tough shit. And I just really took up for my city. And then he went against our city because he was already like, the city ain't fucking with me. Shit, I get 800 views. I got 800 views from 2010. You feel me? He still ain't got no views. He mad than a bitch. So he went and sided with Rico. You get what I'm saying? And he went against the grain and tried to make himself look innocent. Every word that I used on him, every word that I said to him, he used it in the video and put it on me. Said I did it for fame. But like I said, COB was top 3. You know, when I dropped my album, the whole city went crazy. You get what I'm saying?
Well, I'm glad we discussed this, man, but definitely moving forward on what you have next, talking about the album. I mean, what we talking about, what date and what's going to be called?
Okay, we dropping the album, The Chosen One. We're going to drop it February 6th. I keep pushing the date back, man, because mixing and mastering. Shout out to The Realest Sounds, man. DJ Brown, Leafy.
Can we get any sneak peek on like what kind of features we're gonna have on there?
Yeah, Obama, Peasy, Lou, Mackboi Chris, that's a little bro. Shit, what else on there? Jose the Plug produced half the CD, and Helliver produced the other half. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have some features like that on there. Man, I'm trying to think. Over Rolling. Okay, look, we got Over Rolling on there. We got Obama. We got Lou Graham. We got Peasy. We got a lot of
people on there.
A lot of good shit.
Now, it's a lot of people that look up to you. They see you getting money. They see the cars. They see, you know what I'm saying, the videos. They see everything, and they want to be like you. They look up to you. You got kids looking up to you. What advice would you give to those kids that look up to you? Kids and maybe grown men, teenagers,
the
anybody.
stuff that you see me do, I don't want you to do. It's a better way out here, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't a bad guy at all, because I was in the streets and I left the streets alone and opened up a motherfucking tattoo shop just to keep good money coming through instead of doing shit with the feds to fuck with me, because my dad, if people don't know who the Curry Boys is, you know, just look up American Gangsters, man. My daddy on that motherfucker, man. That shit is in me. I'm a third generation millionaire. I'm just not a millionaire yet, but I'm a third generation millionaire. My pops, you feel me, he fuck with Pablo, all type of shit, man. I got the picture. It's on the Chosen One album. That my mom's auntie, pops, and my uncle, man, they all sing with Pablo, man. This shit real, man. You know what I'm saying? My family is legendary. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to even brag on it, bro. That's how serious that shit is. I don't even brag on it, and I don't ride their wave. You know what I'm saying? I don't ride their wave at all.
Now, if you could write a letter to Detroit, starting off, Dear Detroit, how would you finish that?
Dear Detroit, we gotta do better. Fuck all that East versus West shit, man. Get y'all fucking life together, man. I don't want no nigga seeing me with nobody who think, oh man, I don't fuck with the other side and all that. Nigga, I fuck with everybody, nigga. I'm a grown ass man. I'm my own fucking leader. Nobody have no power over me but me. You get what I'm saying? And nobody had no power over you but you. You get what I'm saying? So stop all the bullshit, man, all the nonsense, man. This Detroit too small for all that bullshit.
Period. Now let them know where they can find you at on social media, all your music.
You can find me on social media, again, you always win. City of Boston on iTunes. The Chosen One will be on iTunes. I had to drop this motherfucker. It's a classic. Nothing but bangers, just like City of Boston. COB was top 3. You feel me? Shit like that, man, you know.
Period. Y'all heard it here first, man. The Stewe Show. Danny always winning. Y'all know what time it is. Let's get it.
Hey, your bitch want to give me head like a CPR, and your favorite rapper played out like a VCR. You know?